Hey y'all, welcome back to Punky Pennies. Happy Tuesday. Happy Travel Tuesday. We work on travel on Tuesdays, if I haven't said Tuesday enough this moment. We are working on our Roll for Your Savings goals from Anna over at Anna Banana Budgets today, my version of the 100 Envelope Challenge, our 12 months of Disney, and our Crisscross Budgets travel box boarding pass challenge. So lots to get through. Let's go ahead and get through the Roll for Your Savings goals first, per the usual. How's your guys' week going so far? I know it's only Tuesday, but you know, share the deets. My son just went into the bathroom and my computer kicked on, so we have to deal with that if there's any noise coming from there. I think he's taking a shower. All right, so I bring $6 to this challenge every single day. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I roll a color dot die, and whatever color we get coordinates with the dot down here, and whatever dot we get is the dice we roll and what we save. So I'm going to give this a roll, and we got blue, which is a D3. Let's see if we could get a good number here. A 1. Womp womp. I did buy one of the dice that Becca Budgets 777 sells. It's a 3-sided die, but it only has 2s and 3s on it. So I bought that on, I think it was Sunday. It might have been on Saturday, but yeah, I was like, ooh, look, dice. So I might start rolling that in the future. Okay, so we have our dollar in there, and we will roll the other $5 into our 100 envelope challenge. We should be finishing one today, and then I forgot to say we're going to do a scratch on my no IOU fund. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this little challenge out. This is from Nicole over at Keeley Creations. Oh, we used green day before yesterday. Okay, let's change the color. Let's do, I don't know, orange, I guess. Orange is like my default when I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself anymore. All right, we are bringing $12 because of bonus week. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then 13, 14, 15, 16, and $17 for rollover. And then we have 18 and 19 for rollover from yesterday. So the $5 from the the $5 from the Roll for Your Savings goals, and then the $2 of rollover from yesterday. We will get there, guys, I swear. I roll my 6-sided die until we run out of money or run out of challenge. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a roll and see what we're saving today. A 2. So this is going to finish off our tiny for self-care. So let's take our $2, and in total for self-care, we have saved 25, 6, 7, 8, and 9, $29. So thank you, Nicole, for this cute, adorable challenge to save $29 with. Oops. This is going to go immediately into my pedicure fund because I desperately need a pedicure. So hopefully in my next paycheck stuffing, I'll be able to get one done. But I'm going to go ahead and take this envelope out. We'll set it off to the side for now. We're going to move on to this one in a hot second. Let's go ahead and track our completed challenge on our 100 envelope tracker. This comes from Megan over at Rad Girl Budgets. And then we also are going to save $1 for our bubble challenge from Dawn. Da, 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 da. And if I remember, we will color off that dot today. And I say if I remember because I seem to forget often. All right, our next tiny, well, it's a mini, comes from April's Fresh Start. This one is going to date night. So let's give ourselves a roll and see how we're kicking this off today. It says rolling away with your heart. This is one of our Valentine's Day ones. It was super cute. I couldn't pass it up. We got a 1. Love it. Love starting with a 1. No date night for us this time. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are not doing 2 1s in a row. All right, I'll take a 4. Not with this money. Not with this much money. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we're up to $5 now. Let's give ourselves another roll. A 2. Okay. We're going on a really cheap date. We're going to Costco for hot dogs, and that's it. There we go. We got a 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and $5 left. Let's see if we're going to take any of this $5. Oh, no, we got a 6. Actually, I am going to... I'm going to just put the 6. I'm going to pull an extra dollar because that's a big number and I want it to count since we got a 1. All right. So in total for this challenge so far, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and $18. Woo! Starting out strong. I know I cheated a little bit, but what I'll do is I'll bring $5 to the Roll for Your Savings Goals tomorrow, and if we end up with a 6 tomorrow, I'll just pull an extra dollar from the $12 that we bring for this challenge. Okay, we are all done with this. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a scratch on our No IOU Fund. And in the future, if I feel the urge to pull money like the extra dollar, I will pull it from here. I just have bonus money. That's why I pulled it from over there. This cute little otter that says "A little otter said to save extra" comes from Brooke over at Bee's Budget. It is so cute. It's double-sided and I'm obsessed with him. He is adorable. And it has these cute little tiny square scratchers. I have never seen square scratchers before. Not like this size. I've seen bigger ones, like the 1-inch ones, but not these cute little ones. All right, so our first one is a 3, a nice solid number to start out with. And then tomorrow we'll see what the other number is. All right, I think I need to empty my little vacuum. He's not working as hard anymore. Let's grab our $3. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll see how much we have in our No IOU Fund so far. All right, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. $40. That is a nice No IOU Fund. I know that April over at April's Fresh Start has a like shoe IOU, and I might bring that in if I run out of little scratchers. All right, so we need this binder. I'm gonna set it down here for now. I say down here, I set it next to me on the floor. I don't think we need this anymore. Oh no, did I just paper cut myself? I didn't. Oh, that was a close call. I thought we were going to be bleeding on camera today. Okay, so I'm bringing $100 because of bonus week. So we have 20, 40, oops, 50, 60, 5, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $100. So first things first, we are going to work on our 12-month of Disney collaboration. This is hosted by Steph's on a Budget, Weekly Budgets, Veronica, and a Budget with Lysandra. And every month there were 2 individuals who did a challenge for each month, so 2 challenges per month. And we are working on March, so we're working on Lysandra's Tiana, and then Ayana's Dr. Facilier. So I know a lot of people are doing it where they are like using the little cards that came with it and pulling the cards, but I didn't think about that beforehand, and I've already done it this much so far. All right, so we have to put $5 in every week for the Tiana challenge. So there's the $5 for that. And look how pretty it is. I love this. I love Tiana. My son, I think I've mentioned it before, my son is obsessed with Tiana. That was his favorite princess when he was little. He's still little, but when he was littler. All right, and then we're going to roll 3 times for our Dr. Facilier. We just roll a d6 here. We got a 1 for this one. My die really likes 1s today, and I don't know if I like that or not. A 3 for the second one. That was a really big 3. And let's see what we get last. No, we're not doing 1. A 6. Nice. All right. So we will put the 5 back. Actually, keep the 5. Put these 1s back and 1 back and take a 10. All right, so we are going to put $15 into our 12-month of Disney collaboration. So in total so far for this challenge, and I pull the money every month, but I'm not going to pull the travel money until we complete the challenge. We have 10, 25, 6, and 7, $27 in our March 12 months of Disney. All right, let me go ahead and pull out our boarding pass. I'm going to pull the money too, just so we can count that in a little bit. We are done with our lovely Disney collaboration. And here's our instructions, just in case we need them. And we'll put our marker away because we shouldn't be doing any writing. We'll put my pen away too. And all we need is a scratcher tool and all of our dice. So I'm going to put my color dot die away. We won't be needing him today, well, anymore. And this comes from Chris over at Crisscross Budgets. It's a super cute challenge. And basically you get all these little boarding passes. Oh no, I've got them stuck. And the ones that I've already scratched, I just flipped over and put back in the box because I will definitely be restickering this and using it again in the future. So we'll go ahead and set that there as our little discard box. And I give these a little shuffle. And then we just start pulling and scratching and saving away. All right. Oops, making a mess. This week, unfortunately, it's going to be just absolute chaos for me. Ooh, we're going to Spain, boarding for Spain. I've never been to Spain. So I have court later today on a Tuesday. It's family court. So that's going to be fun. It has nothing to do with my current spouse. Okay, so $8 for the scratch, and then let's see what the bonus is. Let me move all of this back. And then tomorrow, I have, oh, a D4, very nice. A civics literacy test. So in the state of Florida, if you are graduating from a Florida college or university, you have to take a civics literacy test. I don't know how soon they do this for other students. Let's go ahead and roll our D4. But my academic advisor, we got a 3, nice. So we will put 2 back and the 5 back and take the 10. All right, and we're done with Spain. My academic advisor waited until literally my last quarter. Off to San Diego. My brother used to live in San Diego until he moved back to our hometown. And then I don't even live in my hometown. All right, let's see what we have under here. And then after that, if you guys recall, Friday is Friday the 13th. So your girl is getting another tattoo. Okay, $4. I don't know why I'm looking over there. Let's put a 1 back and take a 5. And let's scratch our bonus. A D6. Nice. I want to bring more challenges into this day. Let's roll our D6. The only thing I'm worried about is that I'm only going to be bringing $50. 1, 2, and 3. I need to move these back further. So come next week, I won't have bonus week any longer. So I'll only be bringing $50 and I'm afraid that it won't go very far. Ooh, boarding to Brazil. I want to go to Brazil one day. I don't know if it will be anytime soon, but I think it's a beautiful country. I would love to visit it. Ooh, that's a 9. So spicy. That's what I say to my little tipper. So I have a cat. I actually have 4 cats, but Tip is my cat specifically. Let's put a 1 back and a 10 back and take a 20. And let's scratch our next, or our bonus here. And she's a Siamese, and she is so sassy. And her name is Gratuity, but we call her Tip. And I love her to death. That's a D3. Womp womp, just a 1. All right. I'm telling you, Becca, as soon as I get that die, you're never going to see me roll 1s again. At least with my D3. All right. Let's pull the next card. Ooh, they're stuck together. They're really hanging on to each other. Lots of static electricity. Boarding to Denver. Let's see how much we're going to save with Denver. But whenever she, my kitty, whenever she, oh, another $9. Whew. Whenever she starts to get like the zoomies, I say she gets spicy. All right, let's put a 1 back and take a 10. Get organized, monies. And let's see what our bonus is going to be. Another D3. So nice to give us a 9 and then a D3, Chris. All right. Oh, yay, we got a 3 that time. So let's put $2 back, take a 5, and then we will put all of this back and take our last 20. Perfect. So let me know, y'all, if I should start adding, I don't know, maybe a couple scratch-off challenges. I don't know. We're starting to get a lot of states here. So let's actually give ourselves a shuffle. I like to shuffle them every once in a blue moon so that I can get something other than like all of the US states in one shot. It sounds like my husband has the TV on, but he's supposed to be doing homework, so I don't know if it's a video that he's playing on his computer or if it's like he's watching TV and avoiding doing schoolwork. All right, let's go ahead and take our next one. My watch is very confused by daylight savings, by the way. Oh, speaking of daylight savings, I didn't even show you guys. This one's to Japan. I've been to Japan. We went last summer in 2025. Loved it. One of my favorite vacations. That and New Zealand. I'm obsessed with New Zealand. I want to go back so bad. $5 for Japan. So I don't appreciate that daylight savings time ended up on International Women's Day. How rude of them. I thought about that the other day. I was like, oh, how rude of them to take an hour away from us women type. Ooh, a D20. I was not expecting that. I was getting all the nice dice and then this. Oh my goodness. Chris, I knew it was coming. I know I got one last week too, so all right, let's see how spicy it's gonna be. No, we're not doing 4. We're gonna, I want a double digit. 16, we will take the 16. My goodness, I had to bully the dice into giving me a good number. Okay, let's go for a couple more. We have one more 5, and I think we have basically all of our 1s. So let's pull the next one. New Orleans, Louisiana. I have yet to be to Louisiana. I think it would be fun to go. I don't know if I would want to go during Mardi Gras or just like in general. But I know it's a party city, and I don't know, I feel too old to be partying. You guys let me know. Let me know if New Orleans is like an old people party city or if it's a young people party city. All right, so we will take our last $5 and $1, and let's give it a scratch for our bonus. And then I think, depending on what we roll, ooh, D8, nice. Depending on what we roll will depend on if we go again. All right, let's get our D8 here. No more ones. A 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, we have a good amount of ones left still. So let's go one more time. And then whatever we don't use, we will put into our Let's Ditch That Debt. Chicago, Illinois. I have not been to Chicago. Let me know if it's any fun. I hear it's cold there. Oh, it's a nice $2. Love it, love it. If I do go to Chicago ever in my future, let me know what something fun would be to do there. All right, and for the bonus, ooh, a D10. Okay. Well, we should have enough for a good amount of the D10. All right, let's roll our D10 before I tuck that away. A 9. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Whew, barely. We have $4 left, so that's going to go into our bubble challenge with, not our bubble challenge, excuse me, our Ditch That Debt with Dawn. We'll put the completed ones in there, and we still have a good amount left, so this might last us at least until the end of the month for sure. Maybe a little bit longer, but I promise you, you will see this a second time in the future for sure. Oh, the next one, oh no, that one was on the bottom. It was Costa Rica. Okay. So in total so far for our boarding pass challenge from Chris over at Crisscross Budgets, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $169. That's a nice chunk of change. It's a 211 plus. So we're definitely getting that plus in all of the bonuses with us being halfway done. So thank you again, Chris. This is a super cute challenge. I'm having so much fun doing all the scratching. Get that tucked away, and our Ditch That Debt's in here too, so I'm going to just set this to the front for a second if I could close it, and then after that we will do our bubble challenge. Okay, so we are going to color in our next $4 spot, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it is going to be green. My favorite color. That was weird. All right. Okay, that green was a lot darker than I wanted it to be, but hopefully when it dries, it will lighten up a bit. But that is all for the Let's Ditch That Debt challenge. And in this challenge so far, let's see how much we have saved. We have a total of 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, and $31. And this comes from Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, if I didn't say that, which I probably didn't. I just said Dawn's Ditch That Debt challenge. Yeah, so this is free out on her Ko-fi. It saves up to $675. Okay, last but not least, let's go ahead and do our bubble. from Dawn as well. I'm still working on Nori for the YouTube watch list. I promise you, I am trying my best to get through all of her videos. We do not count this money. We just tuck it in and we grab a marker and give ourselves a color. Let's see. We did a lot of orange last week. What color do we need? Choices. Decisions. Brittany's rubbing off on me with the indecisive color choice. Let's do a darker green. And we will put the dark green, I guess we'll put it down here. We might do dark green again for our next bubble too, up here somewhere. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope, again, you are having a lovely Tuesday. I hope to see you again tomorrow for our Workin' Wednesday for our Build a Bank from Income Babes. GB at Income Babes. But one last thing I want to show you guys. If you order a physical product from my Ko-fi shop, I have made these cute little physical exclusives for Easter. So if you're interested in any of these will be, one of them will be in your order for the physical purchase. So I've been really creative lately, guys. I don't know what it is, but that's all I have for you today. I promise this time. As always, thanks for being here. Bye, y'all.